Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get...
Hey, what is up, guys? I am Kohak here, and this is a review of Firewatch, which I bought from Steam and played through on Steam. This game is rated at about 2 to 3 hours, but I finished it in 5 hours, listening to a lot of radio calls, but didn't explore too much. I'd say average playthrough would be about 4 hours.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Now, this game is mostly a walking simulator. The story goes on while you do simple tasks. You can explore a little bit, but generally the map isn't that huge, and you'll see most of it by the end of the game.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
Story-wise, the start is very intriguing, but it's let down by a kind of lackluster ending. It sets up some mysterious plot points, but the game will literally do a 180 turn near the end for the story. But maybe that's just expecting a little too much of a simple walking sim game.
There's a...
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's...
The graphics are alright, but it's not gonna blow your socks off. The player model looks like it came from the cartoony Team Fortress 2 world, which is fine. The environment is nice to look at. The art design could be considered comic book-like, but like I said, it's fine. It's nice looking as well.
Wake up!
There's something to be said about the setting. You're mostly alone in the wilderness with a person to talk to on the radio. It's sometimes relaxing, sometimes contemplative. If you needed a break from general action game stuff, this could be good for you.
Cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
There's no backup?
The backup is the 2-day hike out of here.
So, that's a no?
It's easier for me to send all the... So... Did you break any hearts back in Colorado when you took this job? I myself have chosen to never get attached to
The
anyone.
conversations between you and the other main character in this game over radio are excellent. Though there's a lot of sarcasm and snark with both characters early on that doesn't reflect what I'd say in real life. Technically, they're really well acted audio recordings with crisp quality. Some of the best voice acting in a game, no doubt.
My Aunt Judy traveled the world dating artists and musicians as she saw fit. Call me crazy, but I'd rather spend a week in bed with Sonny Bono than half a lifetime with some cheating stockbroker.
We don't really need to talk about this stuff, right?
Well, what would you prefer?
Literally anything?
Do you want to know about the homeopathic remedy for yeast infections I came up with last summer?
Okay, never mind.
You're lost, pal.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea.
The game
where
tries
go.
to shoehorn a message for the player at the end, which fell flat, given the incongruency of what I would personally do versus the character in the game. But it's a nice message nonetheless, and I enjoyed my time with it overall.
Must have left some sort of trail.
There's little to no replayability to this game unless you want to listen to dev commentary. So to me, the game is maybe 5 to 6 hours of real gameplay content for the average user. I would pay no more than $15 for it, but personally I got it less on sale.
Grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfares.
The game didn't experience any crashes, but it suffers from a huge frame time spike every time you whip your head around, or during checkpoints, or during loading of a new small area. Frame time spikes are worse than getting low FPS. And in the main tower area, the graphics barely looks good enough to tax a 1080 Ti, i7 6700, 16 gigs of RAM, but graphics on 1080p Ultra will go down to 50-ish FPS, so I settled on high settings.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never.
Anyway, overall, I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars. Good short single-player experience, somewhat let down by anticlimactic ending and frame time spikes.